Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been gone for a while, but today I'm back and I'll be reviewing one of my most anticipated films of the year so far, Alien Covenant. So Alien Covenant was directed and produced by Ridley Scott, who did the original Alien film back in 1979. He also did Prometheus in 2012, and this is a linking film which kind of connects the two films. It's a sequel to Prometheus and a prequel to Alien. And the film is set about 10 years after Prometheus, so you kind of you don't really have to have seen Prometheus to be able to enjoy this film, but to be able to understand it a bit more, I think it helps. So the Prometheus ship was kind of an expedition crew, whereas the Covenant ship in this film is a colony crew of people sent to this unexplored planet, which seems like it can hold life, so that they can go there and populate the planet and kind of start a new Earth. But along their journey they discover a new planet because they get a distress signal from this planet. And it's kind of uncharted, they haven't heard of it or seen it before, and it's a lot closer than the planet they're initially travelling to, so they decide to go there, scout it out, and check it out and see whether this could be like a new and better Earth than the one they were heading to in the first place. And in typical Alien fashion, everything kind of hits the fan as soon as they get there. So the only character that this film really brings back from Prometheus is Michael Fassbender's android character David, but he's also brought back as another character called Walter in this film, because as I said, it's set 10 years into the future after Prometheus, so we've still got David, who's the sole survivor of Prometheus, and now this new upgraded android Walter, who is with the new crew on the Covenant, and both characters obviously played by Michael Fassbender. Also as part of the crew we've got Katherine Waterston and Billy Crudup and Danny McBride, Demian Bichir, so a few really great actors in there. And so basically once they get to this planet, everything starts going haywire straight away. There's toxic spores that are released from teeny plants that they can't see, and they cause disease and lots of weird kind of mutations and alien creatures and stuff. The kind of stuff that you're expecting, I guess, going into an Alien film though. I think where this film struggles is it really tries to mash up Prometheus and Alien, because I think a lot of fans of Alien were disappointed with Prometheus when they saw it because it was more story focused and less focused on the creatures and the monsters and everything like that and the violence. And so this film kind of tries to, I guess, cater to both Alien and Prometheus fans by meshing them together, and it works sometimes, but I also felt that it kind of deterred from the original Prometheus story just to kind of satisfy Alien fans, which didn't really work for me, unfortunately, because Prometheus explored so many deep themes that this film doesn't have and didn't continue on, unfortunately, like the creation of humanity. They were exploring this planet to, find these engineers, as they called them, who they thought created, human beings in the first place. And this film kind of drops the whole engineer side story and just goes with the alien. So the movie looks fantastic, as is expected from a Ridley Scott film. The visual effects are really great too. The soundtrack by Jed Cazell throws a few tributes back to the original soundtrack from the 1979 Alien film, as well as Prometheus, so that's cool, as well as having its new kind of slant on the sound. I thought all the actors did really well. Obviously Michael Fassbender, being one of the probably best actors around now, did great portraying two android characters, which must be really difficult when they look so similar, to be able to watch these two characters and tell which one is which by different, I guess, voices and accents and the way they carry themselves and walk around in the film. And because pretty much they look identical in this film, I think there's a slight hair colour difference, but that changes towards the end, and so it's just that he's a really good actor and able to pull off two similar looking characters and you be able to tell which one's which. Katherine Waterston was really good. I haven't really seen her in much else. I think she was in Inherent Vice and that was good, but yeah, she was pretty good in the film. She wasn't great, but I think everyone in this movie actually did a pretty good job. Billy Crudup was actually really good. I haven't seen him in anything in like 10 years, so it was good to see him back in this film. And Danny McBride, who is known for comedy roles, he was really good in this movie because I hadn't seen him outside of anything that was a comedy before, so it was good to see that he can actually act in something serious as well. So unfortunately, as I said, the movie kind of drops a lot of the themes and stories from Prometheus just to satisfy Alien fans by giving us gory deaths by these alien creatures and stuff, which is cool and everything, but it's unfortunate that it just dropped so many interesting ideas for that. And it's so obvious a lot of the time when a character is going to die. It follows the typical horror cliches where someone leaves the group for to go to the toilet or to have a smoke or something like that, and they're all alone, so you know that they're the next target because they're an easy victim. And that's fine if the film is able to pull everything else off, and this film does do things really well like that, and I think the action sequences are really great. and the horror is handled really well because it's really intense at some moments. I don't think any of the moments really quite got as intense as the scene in the medbay in Prometheus, or in the original Alien film as well, which is unfortunate, but still, it's not a bad film at all. I still really enjoyed Alien Covenant, it just didn't really live up to my expectations. And I also thought they showed the alien creature too much in this film. One of the great things about the original Alien film is that they really didn't show you the full size and scale of the alien much. He was really hidden in shadows a lot of the time, and it was just brief flashes here and there, which made it really creepy and scary, I think, when you don't overuse something like that in a horror film. Because once it's overused and you see it all the time, it doesn't become as scary because nothing is left to the imagination. For me, I would say the original Alien and Aliens films are obviously the best films in the series, and then Prometheus for me, and then this film after that. So I'm going to give Alien Covenant a B. It was an enjoyable time, just as I said, not as good as it could have been. So let me know what your thoughts of the film were down below, and what your favourite Alien film is. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I'll be back with more reviews, Blu-ray updates and lists and things like that soon. And yeah, sorry again for the delay, but I'll see you in my next video. Bye.